Hello and welcome back to Incremental Factory. We finished off last episode building Gen 4 chips down here. You can see it's all green, still producing. We're almost maxed out on them. We have 300,000 already. But next up we could look at the next Gen chip would be Gen 5. All the way down here at the bottom it's a white chip. It requires a whole bunch of materials, but it needs metal gates. Metal gates need titanium, which is unlocked at level 24. So I think it's time to go to the map, to the excavation here. I have put down every turret I can put down, maxed them out at 362,000 is the cost. So these all require 386,000, which we are not capable of storing right now. So we basically have everything we can put down. I don't know if we're going to hold up. I have put down a whole bunch of walls on the outside of the map here to try to delay the enemy on approaching, so that way it hopefully approaches in waves. We have our new Mark II turrets here. They have a very short range on them, so I guess once monsters get close it will take them out, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Alright, here we go. So some of them did spawn inside the walls, but it's not too big a deal. Looks like they're spawning right in the middle of the wall, so they have to work their way out, so maybe we'll just fill this whole area with walls next time, but it is slowing them down. But eventually they're all going to come at once, I think. Well, look at this guy here. He looks crazy. It's a good deal. We did make it. There's one more eyeball coming here. There's more guys out here somewhere. Here's another guy. There we go. That is successful. 150% yield, 12 resources. That's pretty good. So that seemed to work out okay. We got pretty close in here. Let's go ahead and replace some stuff. Trying to be cognizant of the corners so that they don't get stuck in that repair loop. The next reward is, looks like maximum game speed times 8. Let's hope we can make it. I've kind of added more walls. But a big circle, I put some blue ones in there just to alter the speed at which monsters approach. But the last one was pretty rough. Let's go ahead and I guess launch it and see what happens. We don't have any strong turrets up here, so this could be a problem for this guy. Looks like he's going to make it through. Alright, there it is. Maximum game speed times 8. Level 22 to 2 is beaten. We will go ahead and accept that and go ahead and kick it up to 8. Okay, well, we're going to go for level 23. The reward is addition to our minimum yield. Right now our minimum yield is 80%. I would love to see that 100% so we can do calculations a little easier instead of spamming down extractors, but let's give it a go. Dig down. We got 2 of them now. He is chomping through our turrets. There you go. So increase minimum yield to 50%. Well, that's unfortunate. It was 80%. I just got punished for beating that level. That's rough. I've gone ahead and filled in all this with blue walls, reinforced walls. I've basically filled the whole thing up, so I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You'll probably put a little bit more down over here. Slow them down further. Oh, let's give it a go. It's 24. This is to unlock titanium. It'll unlock a whole bunch of recipes if we can get this done. Let's go. We got two big guys approaching down here. This is going to be a little rough. Luckily it looks like it's clearing out so they can focus on these guys. We just have to hope that these turrets, that these walls don't get replaced. Make sure everybody's within range of the turret. That went very well. The new layout was very nice. So that unlocks titanium, so now we can start the rest of the production chain. Looks like we have a new cobalt ore down here at level 28. So now that we unlock titanium, we can look at some of the new production chains. We're aiming for this Gen 5 chip plant. That requires metal gates. Metal gates require cobalt, so I guess we have to wait till level 28 for that, which is really unfortunate. That means we can't really do anything. We can't build any of this stuff because it requires Gen 5 white chips to be built. All this stuff does. And we can't build Gen 5 white chips because we don't have cobalt. So I guess back to the excavation it is, and we will just put down our walls again and keep on digging to level 28, I guess. So I guess we'll keep digging. We're going to do level 25. Yield increase of 150%, so that's a temporary increase. It just bumps these numbers up, but we burn through it pretty quickly. We're already down to 50% on our iron, so not good. Let's go ahead and dig. Got a pretty big wave coming in here. Got this crazy guy here. That looks dangerous. And of course I don't have any Mark II turrets up here. We're gonna lose everything. I don't know what I could do differently because there's nothing I can add. I've maxed out my turrets. I can't build anything that would give me white science. So I guess looks like we're gonna make it, but I'm gonna have to replace all this stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Like, this is only level 25. I get all the way to level 28 before I can build anything. So we did make it. We lost a lot of stuff. So while I'm waiting for materials to build back up to finish building these turrets, I did notice I could build one of these Mark II splash turrets. We can only afford one of them because it's 362,500 titanium, which we just unlocked. So we could put one of those down. That should help a little bit. Let's go back over to the map. Let's grab this parcel here. This is titanium smelter here. Let's try to do... We are going to need at least 4 connections, so I think that's like 24. We'll go with 24. So we need just titanium ore, coal, and oxygen, so those are all pretty easy. There's a titanium setup that's making 48 per second. We'll probably have to increase this once we get to the next warehouse level, but for now, this should be fine because we only can build one turret anyway. So back to the map, let's continue building our turrets. Alright, I've got everything replaced. This new turret right here has a pretty good range on it, so we'll see how that goes. We've got all the walls replaced. Let's just go. It's level 26. It'll give us game speed times 10. Let's see what happens. This turret is doing a huge amount of damage. That's pretty awesome. It's just out of range of this turret. So we had success there. We did lose some turrets. Not as many as last time, so it's good. You can see those walls hang up, survived over here because of this turret. So you can see the range of this turret. Everything's healthy over here. So let's replace it and go again. Before we do level 27, I'll just show you I've just been adding iron ore like crazy down here just because we're at 50% yield, so it's requiring quite a bit of iron to get these stuff operational. Same thing with the bricks. I added a whole bunch of brick producers. This is steel here, iron plates, so basically just adding stuff to the existing chains to keep up with demand. So let's go back to excavation. We got all the walls rebuilt. We might as well just go down level 27. It is minimum yield 60%. That'll be nice because we are stuck at 50%. And we have coal and iron both at 50%, so it's slowing down production a little bit. Let's dig it out. So we lost a lot of turrets again. I'm not sure we're going to make this one. Yeah, we got destroyed. That was rough. So we are left with nothing. It's unfortunate. I don't know what else we could do. Like, I have everything built that I think I can build. I can't do the research because there is no white science. I can't produce anything different. So I guess we'll try a different layout with the turrets and see if that makes a difference. I rebuilt everything. I spread these out a little bit. I'll try that to see if it helps them deal with them farther out here so that they're more spread out. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we're going to give it a go. We've got it all just basically filled in. So let's give it a go and see what happens. Once they get to the edges, blue is when I think it'll start shooting. There we go here. Well, this is going to fail because this wall is already down. Yeah. So we'll try moving them super close together and see if that helps. After reviewing everything, I realized I was not building warehouses. So I hadn't had my warehouses maxed out, which meant my storage was low, which meant I couldn't build as much turrets. So once I increased my warehouses, I have now a storage of nearly 500,000. When I go to excavation, I can totally fill up the whole thing here. So this looks much better. We should have a much better chance with this. I hope it goes well because it took me like an hour and a half to get to this point. So I would hate to lose that, but let's give it a go. This is level 27 for a minimum yield of 60%. I think we should be good, but let's give it a go. So that was much smoother. Level 27 increases minimum yield to 60%, which will be great because I was struggling with some of my resources. And we didn't lose any turrets. We lost a whole bunch of wall, but we are good to go there. I have maxed out all my turrets now, so I have 20 warehouses, and I have maxed out all my turrets. So the next turret costs like 962,000, so almost $1 million for the next turret. So we don't have nearly that kind of storage right now. On the walls, I threw down some extra stuff down on the outside to hopefully slow down some of them so that we can hit them in waves. But let's give it a try. Level 28 to unlock cobalt. Looks like we're in pretty good shape. There we go, level 28 beaten on that unlocks cobalt, which gives us the ability to finally start working on Gen 5 chips. So that's going to do it for this episode. We got down all the way down to level 28. Looks like there's level 29, just increases the minimum yield. I think we've unlocked everything now, hopefully. But we will see how it goes next episode. Thanks for watching.